It is a government policy that every sub-county should have a secondary school. In Moroto, government has Nanduget SS in Nanduget sub-county, Katkekire Seed Secondary School in Tapat sub-county, and the newly constructed Rupa Seed Secondary School in Rupa sub-county. However, Katkekire is not operating since it was completed in 2019. It has no teachers, it has no furniture and staff houses.
How can you select a site where there are no communities? You leave the communities away 10 kilometers away. Where you don't even expect even a child, even if they have to turn this school, you have to be a day scholar school. You cannot get in a paper in a student.
Rooms that have been constructed, they don't have furniture. And because the handover has not been done, you don't know whether the contractor did not complete the project or the district paid for the work which was not completed.
The project contractors have never handed over the school to the district leadership.
And there is no indication from the district that they are following up the contractor to hand over.
The ministry sometimes is monitoring. Our work is to give the input, like the district engineer. We give the input of monitoring the progress of the project and also see which level before payment is done.
According to Moroto district leadership, Ministry of Education has recruited acting head teachers.
They sent a head teacher, acting, assigned as a caretaker, to start the school. But other teachers are not yet posted. So the school cannot begin. And
to be running without the teachers' accommodation. Because even that teacher, there is nowhere that even that teacher can sleep. Even the washerman could be even here, maybe taking care of all these kind of things. As you can see, most of the classes here, like this classes of the windows, they are all broken.
The school is surrounded by bushes, no padlocks on the buildings, and the classes are full of dung, which shows that it is utilized as kraal for cattle at night.
See this kind of cow dung. It shows you that, it tells you that this is the place where the animals sleep. When you see this kind of thing, this cow dung is not for temple. It's not like maybe they have just put the animals inside for a short time. Then maybe after that time, so this one shows that it is trans-night.
Moroto District Chief Administrative Officer Charles Komakech says they have written several letters to Ministry of Education, but in vain.
We always notified the Ministry of Education in writing, in meetings. We have ever gone there with a delegation to tell them to send for us teachers. But all they tell us is they are still recruiting. They are in the process of recruiting teachers for Katekekile. It is called Katekekile Seed Secondary School.
He promised us that they will still need to come and assess, and the engineer in our meeting that time was tasked to make a BOQ on how to make the repairs and also teachers' houses. So we are still waiting for the feedback from the ministry.
Resident District Commissioner for Moroto, George William Wopua, blames district leaders for failing to supervise government projects.
It's an example of waste of public resources. And the people go around and blame the president, that the president has done nothing for Karamoja. This is one of the things the members of parliament and the local leaders would be pushing to get done. How can a school be constructed? There has been no handover, it's abandoned.
The Deputy RDC Moroto, Justin Tuko, has a message for fellow Karamojong leaders.
To Karamoja region, about 90% of the resources in Uganda has been injected to Karamoja. You see now when you see this kind of school here, it is just the technical team of districts that are letting this government down. So as leaders now, one of the things that they need to do is, they need to follow up these kind of things. Then the other thing is they need also to sensitize the communities, to bring the students to this kind of.
Katkekire Seed Secondary in Tapak Sub-County, Moroto District, was constructed in 2018-19 financial year with over 1.4 billion shillings funded by Government of Uganda through Ministry of Education.